Good morning and welcome to day 4. Okay, as you can see, the Barnstaple train has arrived. We want to go towards Exeter this time, just one stop to Lapford. Okay, that's our train is approaching. Wonder what it is. It's another 158. It's the 3 car. So we'll get on this and just go one stop to Lapford. Right, level crossing is down and we're going. So we're just going to go one stop to Lapford. And then we're going to walk up into Morchard Bishop. This is Lapford. Right. Oh, one on it now. It wasn't a 1-0 job. Very nice bridge. So watch this one go, and then we'll head over to Morchard Bishop and Morchard Road. The other track would be on the far arch to the right. Right, well, let's see what's here. Not a lot, I don't think. There's a shelter, a help point, there's no ticket machine. Just gone past the way out, so I don't think there's up down here. It's on a fairly straight section of track, is this, I think? There's Lapford. Yes. Yeah, able to get some speed going through here, I would think, if you're not stopping. Nice little quaint foot crossing. Right. Yeah, it doesn't go very far, just up to another road up there. But yeah, it's ironic, it says passengers must not pass this point or cross the line, yet there's a perfectly acceptable crossing. Anyway, let's exit the proper way and I'll start outdoor active. Right, this is Lapford, tick. So let's get through the village of Lapford, which isn't far away, it's only just up here, and see what there's to see. Station just down there. Another footpath, but we don't want that one. In fact, that's the footpath that goes over the crossing down there. So going down here and just turning right where that sign is. Still just to the station, at least a sign, and now we're going up here. If you can get through. And it looks like a reasonable path. No need to put my hiking shoes on yet. This just takes us up into the village. Right, this is the path. It even says station down there, look. A very convenient path for the train station. Anyway, let's have a look up here now. This is the centre of Lapford. There's even a pub up here. It's a bit early though for anything to... We had breakfast half an hour ago. 40 minutes perhaps. Right, we're now in the centre of Lapford. It's at the Ark. There's an information office then. There's a nice little church just there. Church of St Thomas of Canterbury. Very nice, and there's some work going on there, trimming the vegetation. Here's the pub. Open all day for delicious food and drink. Well, all day. I don't think it'd be open right now somehow, unless they're doing breakfasts. Let's get onto the pavement. There's a cut-off up there. We'll go up there next. It says Morchard BP, 3 miles. So that's what we'll do. Okay, and we just come down from that way. Now, believe it or not, there's some buses around here, but I bet there's not today with being a bank holiday. There's the bus shelter. Anyway, we're going to cut off up this road now, up Eastington Lane. There's some nice views up here when the hedges are, there's a gap. I think the railway is some distance down there. You can't see it though now, I'm one way away from that. Anyway, let's keep going up here. Oh dear. Still can't help picking some blackberries and eating them as we go. Right, this is the village of Eastington. I don't think there's a lot here. I'm going to go down to the right now. Someone's bent the sign. To Morchard Bishop now. So that's where we've just come out. And yeah, it says Lapford back down where we've just come from, so that's right. Down here now. Right, not far off Morchard Bishop now, as you can see. So we'll head up that way shortly. Let's just have a couple of minutes, sit down here for a bit. Sounds like a tractor is approaching. Some vehicle. It is a tractor. It's been stirring up the grass. Well, we're not far from Morchard Bishop now, as you can see by the sign behind me. So head off down that way in a few minutes when we've just chilled for a bit, because I'm a bit knackered. I've done a good 3 miles. It's been over an hour since we left Lapford and all that to walk up here, so yeah, it's fantastic. Devon's lovely. It'd be nice if you got a bit better weather though, I must admit. At least it's not raining. I said the R word. But yeah, absolutely love it. Lovely. There's a car coming, so I'll just get up there. Right, welcome to Morchard Bishop. This is the start of the village, I think, from this end. So let's have a look round and then we'll head down to the station. A nice little thatched cottage, eh? Hardly a cottage, it's a house. Oh, it says cottage, doesn't it? Muddle Cottage, not Muggle. Not in Harry Potter, are we? That's nicely thatched, that's lovely. I think it must be up here now. Right in the centre of Morchard Bishop now, and there's a memorial here and a bench with the 50th anniversary of VE Day. I know pretty much where I was at that time. Display factory in Dewsbury. We worked the bank holiday the 1st, now the 8th is a bank holiday instead, if I remember rightly. Right, this is the London Inn. Morchard Road, 2.5. That must mean the station, I would think. Oh, is there a little shop up there? I think we'll just nip in that shop for a drink. Unfortunately, it's closed. It's bank holiday today, don't forget. So, let's just go down to the left now. Black Dog 3. Sounds like a football score, that, doesn't it? A rugby score. Black Dog 3, Witheridge 7. Right, it's down here and there's a path over to the right. I don't think we're going to be pushed for time, it's only just under 3 miles, but that's by road, not by a path. It might even be a bit less by path. So that's the London Inn. but unfortunately it's not open at the moment. It is too early, it's just after 10:30. So, but if we'd been any later on the train from Eggesford, we'd have had to have come straight here, maybe walk back to Lapford, because the next one doesn't stop at Lapford, don't observe it. It'd be another 2 hours from the one we got just after 9 o'clock. Just come through this village down that way, and we need to be down there, but I am just going to change my trainers now and put my hiking shoes on from on this bench here. Another bench. We've sat on loads of benches, haven't we, today? I don't think any rush. Right, it's looking back there. That's where we come down from, where that seat was, where we changed our footwear. And now there's a path either way here, which is obviously there, if we come on it earlier, and it's down here now, through the little gate. How quaint. A big gate for things that's big. Little gate for us. Right, over this way now. Slight right, I think. Some smoke in the distance down there, guys. Got a couple of mutts. Hiya. And now we're heading up this way towards Morchard Road station. Look at the countryside and the hay, straw that's been cut, the cows over there. So quintessentially English, it really is. This is quite a narrow path. Again, a lot of blackberries on more side, more on the right than the left. Some aren't that eatable, a bit bitty. I like a clearly defined path. Just come through the gate there. There's another path to the left, but the right side up that way is private. So let's go down this way and keep going. Watch, we'll get there with half hour to spare, no doubt. We'll see. I've got the drones, so I might be able to fly that again at some point. Now then, that's the path we've just used. It says a footpath by restricted byway. It's very restricted. So that takes us back up into Morchard Bishop, and this will take us down to the station. But rather than just walk straight down the road, I'll take the path which is to the left just here. Don't want to do too much more walking now because slight bit of a blister on my left foot, which is a bit on the painful side. So once we get to Morchard Bishop station, that's it then. Not doing any more walking, apart from just a bit around Exeter. Right, is this a bit dirty? Not too bad. It's a little bit overgrown, but we can manage. Right, that was a bit dicey coming down there and over that bridge. Come through the gate there. Now up here. So there's a notable right turn just here. It now curves back towards the left again. So we're heading in generally the same direction. I'm glad we changed our footwear. Right, we just came on the opposite side of these trees here, through the gate. It's all private, is that bit there, which is rather confusing. But anyway, I think it's down here now and left. There's a possibility you can go right if you want, but we want to go through there now. The map's a bit indistinct here, and that is one thing that really rattles me, is needs to be clear, then you know where we're going to go. It's got it. Now what on earth is that? That looks hideous, like a swamp. Let's keep well away from it. Anyway, up this way now. We're still on the same path as we were on earlier. The MW. What MW was, I've forgotten now. It says it on here, look. MW. Is it Devon County Council? Right up that gate. Look, it's just disgusting, is that? It's signed a bit better at this end. Obviously you could go through the farm, but they wouldn't like it, it's private, so yep, this is where we are, on the correct path now. You know, you could put this into railway terms, couldn't you? It looks like the main double track straight ahead, and there's a single track off to the left, which is the footpath. The railway equivalent, I love it. Right, just come across the cattle grid there, and obviously the farm track goes down there, but the MW, which is a two moors way, should have TMW really, shouldn't it? But anyway, this is where we're going. Up here. Oop. Bit of sheep crap. Now that's Showbrook Farm up there. We don't need to go up there. We just come through the gate there and over that bit of boarding over the bog. Could go down there, but we're not. This is the way we're going to go. That'll take us a lot further out of the way with that path. This is quicker to Morchard Road now. It's almost doubling back a bit here, then left. Right, we just come down there, just this side of the fence there and up here. And we're going to get to the gate there, and now down here. And this will take us to a bridge over the railway line, I think. There's signs there. It says no public access up there, just to the farm. Let's head down to the railway. Now I'm guessing this is a bridge over the railway line. We will soon find out. Yeah, it is. That's going to be going towards Exeter, which is what we're going to do shortly. And that is looking towards Barnstable. You can't quite see Morchard Road station down there, but it's not very far. So we'll go down this way now. This will bring us to the main road. Well, it should do. Yeah, the path officially goes down there, but we don't really need to do that now. Here we are at the main A377 again. That's down towards Exeter. This is towards Barnstable. So it's just a short distance down here, and then we're done. Ah, I see a sign that says station. It's always a very welcoming sign. Morchard Road. Yeah, I thought this was one of the smaller stations that had little use, but it might not be so. Even though it is a long way from Morchard Bishop. Main road right next to it. And a few houses. So when this one gets to Eggesford, the next down service, it should cross, and then we'll get on the one towards Exeter. We've done it with half an hour to spare exactly. It's 11:38 now. Right, that's the way we're going to go, and that's where we go back to this evening. Right, that was a nice little fly around. Sadly, I didn't get the trains. It just went through just as I was getting the drone in the air. So anyway, it was all right. We got, I suppose, better than nothing. So anyway, let's get the next train from here to Yeoford. Okay, we'll come back one stop to Copplestone, take that off as well, and then it's into Exeter. Okay, so let's keep going. Right, here's our train. So we'll just go to Yeoford with this one, nip back to Copplestone, and then on to Exeter. Hand was stuck out, so I think he's stopping. Should be doing. Whilst we're at Yeoford, we never know, we might just see an Oakhampton train on the other line. So is it the 3 car? It is. Stone. So we're going to come back here a bit later. We'll double back here, then double back again to Exeter. Tick them both. Coming up to Colford Junction now, that was. It's just a division point now. That's it there, so that's the Oakhampton line. There's no point work at all. It looks like we're on the double track section now on the correct side. Right, Yeoford, tick. Right, let's watch this train leave and then we'll have a little wander. So you can't change here for Oakhampton because the platform over there is not in use. Whether we could follow that with the word yet, I don't know. Look at it. That does need refettling. But they'll no doubt want step-free access because of all the modern bollocks today. But anyway, let's see if this is a green tick station. Lapford, I think they all were actually up here, weren't they? Oh, I like the adverts. 5 and the mystery of the missing piece. Oh yeah. I think all that's sort of associated with this area, isn't it? Famous 5 and Secret 7 and all that. Yeoford station sign there. This is the village of Yeoford down here. Not walking very far because I've only got about a quarter of an hour. So we've got a little bit more time at Copplestone. There's a van. So there's a station. And if you're ever going to bring this platform on this side back into use for Oakhampton trains, it'd be handy. Very handy. I wonder if there's more than 2 lines at one time. Never know. Could have been. So just independent single tracks at the moment. You see the Barnstaple one's a bit more about it, and concrete sleepers, and the Oakhampton line's wood. This is so quaint. Incredible. It is. So there's a nice pub here called the Duck. See if it's open. It's after 12 o'clock now, so if they're doing lunches I would think they would be open. Now I keep forgetting it's a bank holiday today, of course, so of course the pub is shut. There's also a cafe, I think, behind it called the Threshing Barn. That is also closed. So it's a case of just nip back to the station and just chill until the next train comes. Let's do it. I've just come a little way to the north of Yeoford station. It's just on the side of the bridge there, and there's a path here over the bridge, over the stream, and it goes all the way virtually back to Copplestone. If I wasn't actually with the blisters on my feet at the moment, I would probably walk it back to Copplestone from here. But I've done enough walking now for today, certainly. Let's just get back on the station and we'll chill. It certainly goes to Colford Junctions this path. If we sit on this side of the train, I will do. Can hear some music. Now, I'm guessing actually that wasn't a set of steps up to the road. I think there was a footbridge there. A step footbridge. It looked for that grey boxes there, that electric junction box of it was. I reckon there was a footbridge there before that, and it went up and over to the left and then down. onto that side. And that was actually an island platform on the far side. There's another platform further over. So could be for Okehampton and Barnstable. Because obviously back then it would have probably just been a double track line as normal with a proper double junction at Coleford Junction down there where they split. Anyway, better get lively and look for the next train now, so it won't be far away. I think it's coming. So I'll go back just one stop with this to nip to Copplestone and then get the next train. Just saves doubling back, saves waiting an hour at each station, obviously, does this. Right, Yeoford, tick, we've done it. So let's see where that path goes now. There we are. So it actually dries that stream. So it runs alongside the railway some distance. Copplestone, tick. Right, here we are at Copplestone, so tick, we've done it. Let's have a little look round. I can just see the station down there, and the road is kind of split here now. What we're on's one way that way, and the opposite road over there is one way the other way on the opposite side. So we'll have a little walk round, see what there is, and get something to eat or drink, come back to the other side. I'm just walking back on the opposite side now. That is looking down towards Exeter, where we're going to go shortly, and there's a station just down there, just beyond that bridge. So walking back, we're walking the way the traffic is supposed to go. There's a path to the left, but I must admit I haven't got time to do that. Only about 20 minutes. So, and we're hardly dressed for walking on paths now. I've got my decent trainers on again. There's a path here. I'll go back down there now. Yeah, there's a semaphore signal there stuck in the wall. What that's for. But anyway, back to the station now, so let's just hang around for the next train to Exeter. I want to have a look around the city centre now of Exeter. I do. I can hear the train. Is it this time? I think it's another 158. Yep, it is. So there's only one or two stations left now. That's Crediton and Newtons and Sires on this line. And there's a train there coming in, the 43357 cross country 125, and that is the 911 out of Leeds, ex-Edinburgh. It's the one we came most of the distance on Friday morning. So we're just going down to Central Station in Exeter now, just to save us walking up the hill to Sports Direct. only get from like I think 1 and 3, can't you, up to Central. This is quite a steep bank now up here, so I was wondering if we're going to cross to the opposite side. If we don't, it might have to go out of the station and come back. Oh, it's not. It's as steep as the line out of Bradford interchange is this. There's a little tunnel coming up. Yeah. This is Exeter Central. Used to be a much bigger station years ago. Right, just coming on this train from Copplestone. So we're going to nip out now into the city centre of Exeter and have a look round. Okay, let's do it. Zones 2 and 3. It's quite a substantial city. It's such a shame that the through roads have been taken out. That would be really good if the through roads were still in. It just looks so bare. Anyway, let's exit. Right, Exeter Central. Tick, we've done it. Let's see if we can find Sports Direct. So this is the outside of Exeter Central Station, and we need to be down this way. We've found it. Sports Direct. Or should we go to the subway first? I don't know. No, let's get Sports Direct seen first. We found it. Exeter Cathedral. Somebody's giving a talk here.
He moved on to Hampshire to complete that education. He was then posted to the Low Countries, as we know them, then.
It's a very old city, is Exeter. Not sure how old it is, but...
While he was there preaching Christianity, he came to the attention of Pope Gregory VII.
Oh, you've got to pay to go inside, but look of it. Have you? Let's see. Wow. Quite something is this. Well, we've certainly got the weather now. Isn't it beautiful? Absolutely massive is this church. Can't get back far enough to get it all in. Need to go on wide angle here to get it all in at this side. It's incredible, it's a massive church. Amazing. Anyway, I think we need to move on. It was £7.50 to go inside, so I didn't bother. I haven't really got time. It's come from where the cathedral is there, and we're going down this way now. We'll walk to Marsh Barton, see if we can go to go outdoors instead, because Sports Direct didn't have what we wanted. Right, we've just come out where that red car is there, industrial estate and whatever, and because I walked to go outdoors now, it's quicker now to walk to Marsh Barton and just get on the train there. There's a few people having fun on the river here with all that. That's like a double canoe. So walk down here. Marsh Barton station's on the right, a bit further down. This is absolutely fantastic. I must admit, there's a lot of weed right close to this edge. But yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. Oh, well done. I see something that might be called a jumping bridge. Depends if it's deep enough. It's not very tall though, is it, the bridge? We've got a towel. We have. Marsh Barton Station is just up to the right. Only about 5 minutes up there. This is ace. Oh, hey. Need to be careful so you don't get marooned on the wrong side. Oh yeah, it's just there now, it's Marsh Barton. So we'll be there very shortly after a quick dip. Train going through, no idea what it is. It's a Great Western service. Recording now, so just keep it there steady.
Yeah, sure.
Right. Somebody else is filming me swimming. Very good of them. So I'm going to jump straight in.
Please don't swim.
Woo! Oh, thank you so much for that. Sorry.
It says, thanks, doesn't it?
Just keep it running for a minute or so.
Why don't you come like down the side?
Oh, I never thought I'd do this. I'll have to get out the side again. There's no step there.
Somebody hold the other end of this.
That's great, thanks so much. You can stop it now. Alright. Right, now I needed that. I really needed that swim to refresh. So let's get over to the station now and we'll get the train to Starcross. Okay. Right, here we are. New train station, Marsh Barton. It's been on the cards a long time, allegedly, as this station, so I've just been told. It's a big industrial estate. So I did once think that the station might have been a short shuttle service just from Exeter or wherever on that Marsh Barton stub, but it's not, it's on the main line. 800 series. Formation. Our train here now, so I'll go one stop with this one. It is 166206. A little bit late because of the other one's running late. Let's get on it. It's Starcross, tick. We're not going to go for the Exmouth ferry though, we'll just get off here and disappear for a bit. Might walk down to Cockwood Harbour. Train is leaving. It's quite a long platform actually, isn't it? So is it a yellow tick station because there's no step free access this side. Let's look at the other side. I got a Voyager coming through here, cross country. Where's that going? Anyway, let's exit the station now. See you a bit later. Right, I think this is a Red X station actually, is this one. Because there's no steps, there's no step free on that side, and I think you've got to get steps to get onto this platform as well. You do. Oh, how nice. Oh well, can't win them all. So, going the old first grade Western colours, that one. Right, well, Starcross, tick, we've done it, so we'll have a little walk down to Cockwood Harbour, which is down this way. Okay, so see many pictures taken here. I might even fly the drone if we can again. Here's our first glimpse of Cockwood Harbour. There's some pubs and eateries over there, so I'll get something to eat some over there. Probably fish and chips, but we'll see. A lot of blackberries here and all. Goose, come on. They're a bit too small really, aren't they? Anyway, let's get down this way. Now this is one of the best locations in this area. It is. It's absolutely fantastic. Strange there's no station here actually at Cockwood. It'd be great if there was. Anyway, let's get down here, find something to eat. There we are. 150 by the look of it, yeah. What a shot. Right, just go on a little path here, just to the south side of the harbour. Let's see what we see to get a bit closer. Sit down here for a bit. Oh dear. How we doing?
No.
Oh, there's a Plymouth Leeds. Not the best shot. HST, short formation. The drone's flat now, so I'll charge it up for tomorrow. Now I've got a pint of otter ale here. Not bad at all. Usually prefer things like lager, but that is good. Can recommend it. So we had scampi and chips and peas at the Anchor Inn in Cockwood. It's just fantastic, is this area, Cockwood Harbour. It's lovely. So quintessentially English. It is. Anyway, I think we need to be making our way back now to Starcross for the next train into Exeter. So we're back at Starcross station, which is just over there, and there's a pub here called the Atmospheric Railway, and that was Brunel's idea to have some kind of atmospheric railway where it worked with pressure in a tube somehow. It wasn't very successful, which is why it never happened. And you can see on the top there, it may well be Brunel. Right, here's our next train, but not the last. Now, because this one is a bit late, I'm going to jump off at Exeter St Thomas, tick that station, walk to St David's, and then tick that station. Come on. Right, so that's heading over to St David's and Exmouth. Where's the opposite platform? Oh, it's there. Right, Exeter St Thomas, tick. Let's exit. Right, station's just up there. One platform's on the bridge, the other platform's a bit further down. So let's walk back down here now and get the next train to Barnstable, which will be about an hour. Right, this must be the river. Yeah. Nice little weir just here. I think we will walk down here. We just walked along the concrete path there and up to this gate, and going to cross the River Exe on this bridge. This is the river. Now up ahead is a level crossing, and this might just qualify as the biggest level crossing in Britain. We can't enter the station this way, obviously. At least I don't think we can. I'm keeping the camera running in case the yellow light comes on. It doesn't matter at the moment being trapped this side because the next train's not for over half an hour. Now the reason I was thinking it's the biggest level crossing in Britain is because it goes over 6 tracks. It certainly isn't road width wise, but oh, yellow, that was worth keeping it on, wasn't it? No, why on earth? Eh? No, it's alright, it's alright. Right, I think something's coming. It's a cross-country service for Penzance. Right, this is Exeter St David's. This is the main station. So let's get in and get our next train to Eggesford. Right, on the move again now. This is the last train now back to Eggesford. Don't think the battery on my phone now will last long enough to get back to Eggesford. It's about 5%. So. This is Carley Bridge Junction, the main line to Taunton and Paddington and Birmingham's up there. And we're now on the Barnstable branch proper.